Okay, so this is going to be a brief tutorial uh, for my Breath of the Wild Hundo EX route, and it works for regular Hundo as well. But this is for specifically for my route on how to refresh your bows and also do transmutation of the dragon parts that are needed for armor upgrades at the end of the run. This is tailored to my particular Hundo route because my IST is different. It gives different things. So it's not the same as any other Hundo speedrun route because my IST is different. It gives different dragon parts, and so you can't just copy it exactly. But I'm gonna walk through my preferred way of doing this. And I'm gonna try not to use Tears of the Kingdom inputs all the time. So my materials are completely different. This is a file, a completionist file that I've modified for use here. So your inventory will look different except for what we're concerned about, which is the dragon parts. At this point in the run, you should have one of each Dinral part, one of each Nadra part. You should have 3 Farosh scales, 2 Farosh claws, 2 Farosh fangs, and 4 Farosh horns. Actually, that's not right. You should only have one fang. Right. So let's just get rid of that. Pretend it doesn't exist. I forgot. Okay. So just pretend that doesn't exist. It's fine. Okay. So this is what it should look like. You should have 3 Farosh scales, 2 Farosh claws, 1 Farosh fang, and 4 Farosh horns. The scale, claw, and horn come from the very first Farosh farming at the beginning before IST. And so coming out of my IST setup, you already have your scales, claw, and horns for Farosh. You don't have to worry about them. So what we're going to do is we're going to, on the ground here, we're going to make 2 different piles. One pile is going to have the Dinral horn and the Nadra horn. And we'll just throw those over there. The other pile is going to be everything else because everything else needs just 2 parts. So we're going to scale, claw, fang, scale, claw, fang for Nadra, and then fang for Farosh. And we're just going to dump those on the ground. Okay, so in our inventory, we should just have, for dragon parts, we should just have the 3 Farosh parts that we already have enough of. Everything else is on the ground. Okay. So the first part of transmutation is to get menu overloading, and so for this first round, we just go ahead and menu overload, and then from there, dupe the bows. And then after that, we just proceed directly into transmutation, hopefully without stopping. And hopefully that's what I show here. So we just do our usual bow duping setup. And so I'm going to go ahead and get overloaded and hopefully land on a new radial bow to get started. So knock the arrows. I'm starting off with Omega bows. They're multi-shot, so okay. Right now it looks like it may be needing more than okay. For some reason, right now it's requiring more than 5. Oh wait, that's 4. Okay. Alright, we'll do it this time. Okay. Got overloaded. And this is going to take 2 rounds of duping to get everything done. Okay. So we're overloaded. What I'm going to do is I'm going to switch to the other bow, unpause, move over here, or repause, and then drop it, pick it up, re-knock the arrows, select a new bow, unpause, pause, drop, unpause, pick up, knock the arrow. Alright, so now they're all done. Okay, now we're going to move directly into transmutation. The bow's on the ground over there will be fine. Everything will be fine. So what we're going to do now is we're going to do transmutation. We're going to do transmutation of 2 different parts at the 3 different parts at the same time. Okay, for the horns, we need 3 more of each horn. But for the other parts, we just need 1 more. So what we're going to do is we're going to transmutate horns and 2 other parts. And the order that you hold things and the order that you pick things up matters. So what I'm going to do is come over here to materials. Your materials will look different. If you're following the Hundo route, they're very persnickety about their inventory. They pick up precisely, exactly only the things that they need, and so their inventory is consistent every single time and they just follow the same thing. I'm not good enough to do that. So all you need right now is 1 item that has at least 4 things, and you need 2 items that have at least 2 things, because you're going to hold a certain number and sell the rest. Okay, we're going to hold items for the horn first. So I will use these Yashinomi. I guess that's palm fruit in English. So I'm going to hold 3 of these. And as you see on screen, there is nothing's popping up, so that's good. I'm going to hold 3 of those, and that's for the horn. Now I'm going to hold 1 of these peppers and 1 of this volt fruit. I'm not using apple because, well, actually I shouldn't use palm fruit. You shouldn't use palm fruit either because you may not have one at this point, but also there's a Korok coming up later in the route that requires a palm fruit. So anyway, just for demonstration purposes, I'm going to use 3 palm fruits, 1 spicy pepper, 1 volt fruit. And that's for the horn and 2 of the other parts. And now, in this state, I'm going to go sell those to the vendor over here. Hmm? Oh my god. Oh my god. Sell all of those. And sell all of these. And sell all of... Okay. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to pick up 1, 2 from that pile and 1 of the horns. Pause, unhold, sort the inventory, and you now see that we have 2 General Fang, 2 Nadra scale, and 4 Nadra horn. So those are done. It doesn't matter. Okay. What you see here is the link is no longer fully unloaded. The sword is there. If this is the case, simply unpause, re-knock the arrows, and pause again, and he's back fully overloaded. Okay, so Now we're going to do the next set. So for this, I'm going to go back to materials, and I'm going to find something that I have at least 4 of that I don't need for the rest of the run, and I'm going to use these demolish rooms. So 1, 2, 3, hold 3 of those. And then I need 2 items that I have at least 2 of. So that's going to be Sun Shroom and Zap Shroom. Alright. Again, not going to buy rock salt. I'm going to talk to you so I can sell stuff. Alright. The Shroom, Sun Shroom, Zap Shroom. Alright, again. 1, 2. And pick up that. Okay, pause, unhold, sort. And there's now 2, 4, 2, 2, 4. 3, 3, yeah, okay, so, and we have 3 parts left to go that need duplication, so we're gonna just keep going. So now we need to find 3 materials that we have at least 2 of that we can sell. So, whatchamacallit? Rush Shroom, Razor Shroom, Silent Shroom for me, in this case. 1 of each, and we'll go sell the rest. What was it? Rush Room, Razor Shroom, and Silent Shroom. And then 1, 2, 3. Pause, unhold. Port. And so now we should have all of the parts that we need for the dragons. It should be 2, 2, 2, 2. Wait, yeah. 2, 2, 2, 4. 2, 2, 2, 4. 3, 2, 2, 4. And that's exactly what I have. Okay, now we just pick up the bows and reposition again. And we're going to go ahead and redo the rest of the bows. So I'll start with a mega bow. Alright, unloaded now. So equip, unpause, move to the right, and drop, pick up, knock. And then we're gonna switch, so we'll pretend that these 2 bows of lights are just like random bows that I picked up in order to fill holes from broken gebs, and so we'll switch over, unpause, pause. And jumped over that one. Okay. And for me personally, I'm keeping the ancient bow because that's the bow that I use for long range Koroks and stuff like that that are difficult to shoot at a distance. Okay. So there's that. Alright, so technically at this point we're done. But as you can see, I've got 2 Omega bows here. Yes, they're swallow bows. It's because I was playing with it, but anyway, 2 Omega bows. One of them is damaged. One of them may or may not be used at all. So this is just for informational purposes. If you wanted to refresh this bow, this bow's durability. Let's say you have you're on your last Omega bow and it's about to break, so you want to refresh. So this is just added for information. You don't have to do this if you don't want to. So what we're going to do is we're going to get overloaded again. Overloaded. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to switch to this one. Unpause, pause, and then shoot it. And now you see it's no longer broken and has a new durability of 59. So it's one less than the Geb. That the Gebs have 60. Took a shot to transfer durability, so it transfers in as 59. So that one now has 59 shots. It's ready to go. And just pick up your bows to undo the overload, and voila, you're ready for I guess the last probably 30-ish% of the run or something like that, since this happens so late in my run, in my route. So hopefully that helps. If you have any questions, just contact me and let me know.